Good day, sir, or good day, everyone. So, the topic I'm going to discuss is the uncertainty and probabilities in statistics. So, uncertainty is always present when planning and operating water resource system. It arises because many factors that affect the performance of water resource system are not and cannot be known with certainty when a system is planned, designed, built, and operate. So replacement of uncertain quantities by other expected or worst-case values can adversely affect the valuation of project performance when important parameters are highly variable. So, the table shown in the screen is the table that the evaluation of the water surface varies from year to year depending on the flow and demand for water. So the first column, which is the possible pool level, the probability of each level, the recreation potential and visitor days per day for visitor with different pool level. So this is the example. So the average pool level is represented as the big letter L, and simply the sum of each possible pool level times its probability. So pool level is equal to 10 open close parenthesis 0.10 plus 20 open close parenthesis 0.25, so on and so forth. So we need to calculate the 0.10, so on and so forth, so we can get the 30. The answer is 30. The second problem is this pool level corresponds with 10 visitors and visitor days per day. So VD is represented to visitor days per day, and the L is the pool level, so 100 visitor days per day. And the worst case analysis might select a pool level of 10 as a critical value. So the 25 visitor days per day is the VD open close parenthesis L, or the low is equal to VD. So ang pool represent, or the pool level is 10 is equal to 25 visitor day. So in the shown below in the screen is this is the final answer for the average pool level, which is 78.25 visitor days per day. So next is the statistic and probabilities. So probabilities and statistics are related areas of mathematical which concern themselves with analyzing the relative frequency of events. Still, there are fundamental differences in the way they see the world. So the another definition for probability. So next is, which is statistic is primarily an applied branch of mathematics which tries to make sense of observation in the real world. Probability and distribution. So histogram is a bar graph. The probability histogram shows the relative probabilities of some points in the form of bar graph. So the x-axis is for the random variable, and the y-axis is for the probability. So I show you the example of histogram. So this is the image or the example of histogram. So this is the graph down, which is the x or the random value, and the y is the probability. binomial distribution. So is a probability distribution with only two possible outcomes is only the success and the failure. So this is the formula what is shown in the screen. Example, consider tossing a 6-sided dice 3 times. Determine the probability that 4 will be torn up. So this is the given, or this is the P is equal to 1/6. And the Q is 5/6. And this will be the solution. So this will be the given is the X is equals to 0. So we need to apply the formula for the binomial distribution. So this is the step how to solve the problem that they are given. So P is times X is equal to MCX times P X raised to the power of X times Q to the power of N minus X. So we need to change the value of X is turned to 0, and the N is 3, which is the die 3 times. Choosing a 6-sided die 3 times. So mong nakakuha tag 3. So this is the process. So the answer is 125/216. So, how to evaluate the 3Z0? So, this is the solution. This is my solution. Summation or notation. So, this is the represent or the of the summation and notation. So, given. So, muna siya akong example. So, we need to find the summation, notation of X, summation of Y, and summation of X and Y. So, this is the solution of how to find the notation of X. So, notation of X is equals to X plus X plus X. 3 is the 1 plus 2 plus 3 is equal to 6, and the letter B, which is the notation summation of Y is equals to Y1 plus Y2 plus Y3. So ato siyang kaunang value dito sa Y, o sa Y represent the 1 is the 4, and the Y2 is the 5, and the Y3 is the 6 is equals to 15. And this is the solution for letter C, which is the summation of X and Y. So this is the summation of X and Y. So pareha lang gapon sa process aning duha nga i++ ra sila. So ang value sa X di ba 1, sa Y kay 4, sa ikaduha nga X kay 2. So ato gapon siya i++, which is the 21. So, thank you very much for the listening, and this is the end of my discussion.